Johnny, you just believe everything Trump says. No, no, no. What I believe has nothing to do with anything. What I know is you've been against Trump since 2014, and you haven't been right yet. Now, I'm not saying he's done everything right, but I'll promise you this: everybody in power has been against him. They've attacked him on every level. Name one level they haven't attacked him on. From his real estate to his businesses to his campaign, they've attacked this man in every court system that exposed who administrators are. They're not judges, they're appointed employees that oversee profits that feed off of us. But don't worry about that. You like Newsome. He can't even put out fires. He can't get fecal matter out of the streets. He's done nothing but oversee people leaving California, the greatest state, could be the greatest state in the United States. And all these people are leaving in waves. I wonder why. I wonder what that property's going to be worth. If you can't put fires out and you can't do anything with any government effectiveness at all, but the people that hated Trump since 2014, they're all about Newsom. You're run out of candidates. And now you're picking the one guy I believe nothing comes out of his mouth. Trump hasn't done it all right, I understand. I know every move Trump makes isn't in your interest. Okay. His unwavering support for Israel's baffling to me. It's baffling. A foreign country controlled by who? Israel's just a land. It's an ideal. He who controls Israel isn't Israel. The Palestinian Jew allowed the Ukrainian Jew in, and the Ukrainian Jew genocided the Palestinian Jew. Who's the Ukrainian Jew? No questions allowed. I think the Ukrainian Jew's just underneath the Zionist. I really do. And the Ukrainian Jew has been kicked out. Their histories go back so far. You're not allowed to before Russia became a country. The Russes were hired by the Ukrainians because they were Viking killers, elite warriors. And the Ukrainians said, hey, why don't you work for us? And they said, hey, we're the only people with weapons. I think we'll take it all. And that's how Russia became. But don't worry about it. That's just history. You don't listen to that. You listen to your government history, where they're always the victims. You understand? Who starts every war? Who's in charge of compounding interest? Who invented compounding interest? Who's in control of every aspect of media that attacked Trump? That's why I don't understand Trump. Extradition company for pedophilia. You know where you can go? Israel. They don't extradite back to the United States for pedophilia. That's why they own the island. No, Johnny, you can't prove that. I shouldn't have to prove it. You should ask questions. And now you're throwing Newsome down our throat. The man that can't do anything but can talk about everything. Boy, that's got a lot of Obama, don't it? It's got a lot of Bill Clinton. That's George Bush Jr. couldn't even talk. That's why I liked him. Hell, I voted for Obama the first time. I was a sheep too. I don't understand. Hey, I'm just trying to get you to maybe take your glasses off or unclog your ears or just ask one question. That's it. America's winning, kind of. Israel's really winning. But you know what? Donald Trump's doing some positive things in this country. Positive things for America. The land of the free, where not a fucking thing is free. Nothing's free. Everything's against the law. It's against the code. It's against the statute. It's against the regulation. It's against you and me. And one man's doing positive things, and you're force-feeding Newsome and Corruption Crockett, AOC, and all that bullshit in Minnesota. Minnesota's got these LGBTQ cheerleaders running out. That's Tim Walz's governor state, ain't it? What do we expect, little Somalia? How is Minnesota doing? How's Americans doing? Let me tell you something what you really need to think about. You can pick any country in the world, pick any city in the world. And I'll pick an American city that's more violent. You can pick Thailand, you can pick China, Russia, you can pick city, Singapore, you can pick Mexico City, you pick anything you want. I'll take Detroit. I'll take Chicago. I'll take Baltimore. I'll take St. Louis. I'll let you pick my fucking city. That's how bad America's getting. And you're trying to put more bullshit in front of us. Newsome is more BS than where we lose. Open the borders. What was the definition they gave us for record profits? Inflation. Yeah, we're losing in every turn, man. Insurance only pays out 70% of the time, and it's a negotiated settlement. 30%, they just keep your money. Our education system, our voting systems, our laws, our taxation, the type of food, poisons, pharmaceuticals. Oh, God. But Trump's doing amazing things. America's getting amazing things, even though his unwavering support for Israel. Or maybe he doesn't do a lot of things that you see right. I can't stand it. I can't stand putting a foreign country. I don't care what story it's wrapped up in. I don't care what religion it's wrapped up in. But that's his choice. That's not mine. If I was president, I wouldn't do it. But a lot of things that President Trump's doing are amazing, and Americans are winning. The world's winning. He's ended 6 wars. Yeah, but those wars didn't count. They all started when we lost the last election. Remember, they shut the economy down for a disease that was so bad that you had to get tested. You had to go to the hospital to die. Never ask a question, man. Never. Pfizer's been in business since the 1860s, never cured one disease. Never ask a question. What's the chemicals they're putting in your water? What's the chemicals they're spraying over your head? What's the chemicals that they're putting in your food that creates the need of another chemical that they can sell you, that as long as you pay for it, doesn't cure you, it helps you cope? Or maybe your doctors. Who teaches our doctors? The pharmaceutical companies. Nothing in the United States, land of the free, where nothing's free. No matter what stories are written or the histories are written, we're forever going to be known as the generation that killed its youth in the womb. Doesn't matter what side you're on. Didn't matter what side you're on in slavery. They're saying now that in the 1860s, 1% of Caucasians owned, 1.4% of Caucasians owned slaves. I don't believe that. I don't believe anything that we've ever been taught. We lost our rights, and we became a nation of laws during the Civil War. It had nothing to do with slavery. It's all economics. And they were dumping people in this country. And if we can't, as a people, learn true history, then we'll never unite, because nothing makes sense. That's why we're only left with blame. All we got's blame, and these motherfuckers are blaming crayon colors. We're all a shade of rice. We're all a shade of brown. Does this look white to you? Does that look white to you? That is fucking brown. We're all brown. But no, John, you're from Scotland, so your crayon color is white. And if my car don't start, it's your fault. It's unbelievable, man, what they can, the propaganda they can just throw out there, and all the flies just get around it. And then they get on here and say, no, Governor Newsom's the best president, or governor ever. He's going to be an amazing president. Bro, they're shitting in your streets. The taxation, I mean, you've got high wages, but look how much it costs, man. I was in San Diego in the early 90s. Oh, my God, for a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, so keep pushing that California logic, man. Everybody in California is losing, especially Americans. And it'd be nice to see a Democratic nominee do something American. Talk to somebody that's an American. Don't talk about all the good things you're going to do for non-Americans. That's all the Democrat. Dude, it's as corrupt as the day is long. Much love.